pair of silver medals, a pair of 5-0 wins in hockey. It's been a busy day for Canada at the Olympics. Let's start with the men's team, who started off their tournament with an impressive win over Czechia. Canada's youngest player, Max Celebrini, opening the scoring as the team was propelled by goals from 5 different players en route to victory. There's been questions over goaltending for this squad, but Jordan Binnington tipped the argument in his favor with a shutout in the debut. Canada hasn't brought home the gold since 2014, but of course, that was also the last time NHL players were allowed to play, so expectations are high.
It's gold or nothing, but it's the thing about it is it's the same way for the States players. It's probably not for the United States country. They look at it differently, but as far as the players now, the way they've elevated their game, and you can't knock out these other teams either for their greatness. I mean, for me, I'm just happy Canada's got a little bit of a breather in their first game. I think the Canadian nation can breathe. Tom Wilson's still in Milan. He hasn't been kicked out of the country yet, and you know their defense looks good. Binnington can actually play net, so it's exciting. I mean, there's going to be some bumps along the way. It's congested into 2 weeks, but we're just excited. There's just be some great hockey.
You know, you look at Macklin Celebrini scoring the first goal of the tournament, 19 years old. I think he's the youngest player ever to score for Canada at the Olympics in a best on best. And to see that, like a guy like Tom Wilson, who's a veteran guy, who this is his first kind of big opportunity to get there. He's played well, so really cool. And to see just Canada playing best on best is it's what we've all been waiting for a very long time.
After getting blown out by their biggest rival, the Americans, Canada's women also delivering a statement game, beating Finland 5-0. Canada's rout of the Finns caps off an adversity-filled preliminary round. This matchup was originally supposed to start the tournament, but was postponed after Finland's team was hit with a norovirus outbreak. Then Canada's captain, Marie-Philippe Poulin, was sidelined with an injury, and then a devastating loss to the Americans to the tune of 5-0. Canada remains without their captain, but head coach Troy Ryan says he's confident she'll play again in this tournament. Let's talk hardware now. Mikael Kingsbury caped in a Canadian flag after his trip to the podium, the same flag he carried during the opening ceremony. The 33-year-old finished the men's moguls final tied for first place with Australia's Cooper Woods, but unfortunately fell to second place in a tiebreaker, which came down to each athlete's score for turns. Kingsbury is arguably the most dominant skier in moguls history, with 100 World Cup wins and now 4 Olympic medals.
Very happy to win my 4th medal and 4 starts at the Olympic Games. This one I worked really hard for, and it was a tough one to get. In September I injured myself, and at some point I couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel, and I was wondering if I was going to be able to just to ski at my full potential at the Olympics. But I want to say a big thanks to B210 and my whole team that helped me to do the proper rehab and found a way that I was able to ski pain-free and close to 100% today. And here we are, standing on another Olympic podium.
And another tight finish has put a silver medal around the neck of another Canadian this morning as Elliott Grondin claims second place in the men's snowboard cross, losing out on the Olympic title by just 3/100ths of a second. It's a heartbreaking repeat of last Olympics, where Grondin lost gold by an even smaller margin.
It's another silver medal, so you can't really be too upset. Obviously we want to gold, but silver will do for now. You always think you have a chance until somebody appears and you're like, oh no. But still then, like he arrived quick, but then we were kind of staying at the same speed, so I was like, oh, maybe. Then it was on the line again, so it wasn't over until the line.
The Canadian men's team will continue their tournament tomorrow with the game against Switzerland in the afternoon. So we'll be keeping an eye on that and plenty of other events throughout the day.